Hey, welcome back, Lazy here, and I'm coming at you with a subscriber request. So I'm going to build and drift this Datsun 510, and I'm super stoked for this. I love this car. This is one of the ones I use for DA, Drift Adventure. So yeah, let's jump in and get this build started. Okay, so for this build, the stock engine's good, but it only maxes out at like 400 horsepower. So I'm going to jump in and swap the engine straight away. So we've got a BMW engine, a Honda Civic engine, we've got an RB26 and a Turbo Rally. So I'm going to go for the RB, just mainly because Nissan bought out Datsun a few years back. Yeah, I'm going to leave it rear wheel drive. I don't want to go for that wide body. To me it just looks funky. For the aero, actually I really like this car with the bumpers on it, so we're going to do that and leave them there. Yeah, it's just, it looks super weird. I don't want to go for a wing, and yeah, I'm going to leave the rear bumper on it as well. I'm not really worried about weight shaving or whatnot. So for the tyre compound, I'm going to go up to Sport. Awesome. And I'm going to make the as thick as I can, because we're going to be running a fair bit of horsepower and torque. So yeah. For the rims, I really want to go with a set of HREs, but I think I went in the wrong section. Yeah, I did. So let's back out of here. Yeah, definitely the wrong section. We'll jump into here, and we'll just scroll along until we find them. There they are. Them ones. They'll work perfectly. Alright, for the size, I want to jump them up to 16s all round. Yeah, that seems about right. And we don't have any offset options, so we can't play around with that either. Cool, so jump into here, we'll max all this out. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that awesome stuff. It's much appreciated. We're almost at 1,200 subscribers, so share away. Alright, we're going to need a brake upgrade. We're definitely going to need drift suspension, and that slammed it. That looks awesome. We'll max out the sway bars in the front and the rear. I don't want to cage it, and we'll come back and do the weight reduction last as always. Now we can go through and max all this out. So with this being the RB26, this should max out at around 796 horsepower and 602 foot-pounds, which in a really light car like this will be able to fry the tires. So that should be cool. Be able to get it sliding perfectly. Yep. Plus, I'm pretty sure this brings it out at 775 A class, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. So there we go. 796 and 602. I'm happy with that. It's super light, but once we put the weight reduction on, it's going to be even lighter. So jump in, put that on, and there we go. 1,921 pounds. Sweet. Now there's the build done. Now let's jump in and check out the paint options for this thing. Okay, so for the paint, this car being a full production model, we have a ton of different colors to choose from. They all look good on this, but there's one in particular that I really like. Where is it? I really like that dark blue right there. That's spot on. So I'm going to go with that. I don't want to change that. There's only one mirror, but we can't change that either. I don't want to change that. I want to leave the rims the color they are, and we'll just give it a tint. Wow, that actually surprisingly looks really good. I have like an orange fade on the one I use. So the tune we're going to be using today is available to download. Here is the information if you want to give it a shot. Now let's go hit a few drift zones.
Arrived at your destination. arrived at your destination. At your destination. At your destination.
Wow, this thing actually spins the rear wheels amazingly. I'm really not surprised, but I could have wound a lot more grip into this, but that's alright. Still super fun to drive, and I highly recommend giving it a shot. But that's it for the video for today. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Laters.